My name is Senna, and I like to talk about politics. So let's, seriously address the elephant in the room. There is a video of Sammy Gyamfi trending. If you've not seen that video, I'm going to play that video. Na yeni na yashe, because I want to do a reaction on that video. You want to wait for my reaction because this video is now the topic of the town. So this is the video. I'm going to try to mute the sound, but let's just watch the video and see. So just watch the video for the very first time if you've not watched the video. So that's Msomoko Yase, Nana Agradaa Nini Kunu, and then Sammy Gyamfi. You'd see that Agradaa was asking Sammy Gyamfi for something and then was sort of pushing Sammy Gyamfi into Sammy Gyamfi's car. And then, okay, so you see what happened. Okay, so this is the video. You see Sammy Gyamfi counting dollars and handed the dollars over to Nana Agradaa. Okay, the Agradaa we no sanso train dollars na kano every Sammy Gyamfi in sim. If you've not watched the video, this is the video. Agradaa we no, she was flaunting the dollars and then Sammy Gyamfi moved his car. So this is the video. It has become the topic of the town. I'm seeing a lot of people bash Sammy Gyamfi in Kofu Bebrenano. In fact, for the very first time, even NDC4 Bebrenano call for Sammy Gyamfi to be removed as the acting CEO of the Ghana Gold Board. What you say, and all that. I'm also hearing that some people are lobbying for Sammy Gyamfi's position. Some inside NDC people are lobbying for Sammy Gyamfi's position, so they are calling on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to remove him. Civil society organizations are mounting pressure on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Sammy Gyamfi since then has come out to apologize. The NPP are really having a day, and then they are going round on social media, on traditional media, and doing whatever they are supposed to do. Because, mind you, MPP 4 time, and I deal with CER. Yes, the NDC communicators and Sammy Gyamfi himself would have done that. Okay, so MPP for the year, but I think we need to really address this issue, and I'm going to address it as fair and as truthful, because I've promised myself. Say me the camera is me so the minimum say no kwari no na meka. Now the first person I'm going to blame for this is Sammy Gyamfi himself. He's the first person I'm going to blame for this. You see, let me give you a scenario, right? Let me give you a scenario. Before I give that scenario, I feel there is something with the current NDC appointees, okay, and the current crop of NDC leaders. I don't know, but it looks like the NDC is very lenient. They deal when it comes to dealing with MPP4, or more very lenient. I'm not saying NDC4 they should be ruthless with MPP4. MPP4 no mundi omo bone dabi. But when it comes to dealing with MPP, send the MPP4 nya NDC4 omo dealing with omo ruthlessly no. Say NDC ba benya MPP4, they don't do that. And let me give you a perfect example for you to understand. Hey, Sadia way see as Sammy Gyamfi go share Agradaa wa ma Agradaa sikano. Imagine President Akufo-Addo, ex-President Akufo-Addo, ama appointment. Imagine ex-President Akufo-Addo appoint you be. Ne nipa krona kwa koshia wo bi te Apia Stadium ewo baby. Na nipa krona kwa ko $yi ama Apia Stadium. Nipa krono the person no do MPP for one so say nipa krono so. Because someone him say Apia Stadium kasetia President Akufo-Addo. Ti die ntia na wo President Akufo-Addo ama appointment. Obekwa kwa ko share wo bi te Apia Stadium na wo $yi ama no. Onye. But you see, NDC for why I'm saying that, listen to Agradaa. This same Agradaa Sammy Gyamfi Nisikano. Proud to the elections, right? This is what Agradaa was saying. Listen to what Agradaa was saying. Proud to the elections.
Are you going to vote for presidential candidates which we have not seen the wife following him? All because of the slim queens.
So when we were about to vote in 2024, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, that time no, nane yere, undi nechi. The wife was not following him, right? Because NDC had a different plan. Campaigning, no. And Agradaa utie in someone Agradaa waka say, di ntia ne yeko to aba, ye to aba ma wo bia ne yeri endi nechi. Na nipa kro ne slay queens nko a. Tie.
Oba ne se wonye campaign. E ma o metina so. E ma o fa nkodi young girls. Slay queen fo. We se me na odi mi ma me wo ye. We se wona wo twa nye de. Yo. Abai we na mo be. Ebi mo extra ye helicopter no. Obisa akoko gitengite. Odi pa bia obeto ama akoko bia nyame tia oka. Akaya banasa na NDC wo chance. Okay. Aje ada eja bempade ne nsacho ne so. And the atmosphere no as a sign.
So you heard Agradaa. Yes, fair enough. If you want to make a point for Nana Agradaa, obeka say wambo Mahamadin. Clearly wambo Mahamadin. But obi biara wako school e Ghana. Why elective maths biano? You see, in elective maths, you will be a friend of logical reasoning. Now, logical reasoning, no, send no, and you will be a friend of say inference. Okay, it is an analogy in logical reasoning. Now, my memo example, you find say my catcher say Kofi is a boy. Now, my catcher say Kofi is a boy. We know, me na me sanso ka say every boy goes to school. So, in logical reasoning, in elective mathematics, no. Okay, you can deduce, you can infer. The analogy is inference. So you can infer, say, Kofi goes to school. But I didn't say Kofi goes to school. Mankasa, but me can say Kofi is a boy. It's a different statement on its own. Miwe na mesanso beka say Kofi goes to Kofi is a boy. Miwe na mesanso beka say every boy goes to school. It is a makase Kofi is a boy. Now me say every boy goes to school dia. Ne say Kofi he goes to school. But technically, I didn't tell you say Kofi goes to school. Inti no. Your friend in logical reasoning no. Your friend no inference. So based on inference no, in logical reasoning no, Nana Agradaa didn't mention His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's name. But in someone what they two jane in someone walker akoko nkete ne de walker na wokotoma akoko nkete anya mintia oka ne nyama na. Ye him say based on inference no. You can infer that she was speaking against His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And so if an appointee of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in the person of Sammy Gyamfi, Nana Agradaa wo krom, obi a waka say tia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, now at the end of the day, ekoko wie mu say, yebe hu say yama Agradaa dollars. It doesn't speak well for Sammy Gyamfi himself. Because no appointee of Akufo-Addo will do that to someone like Apia Stadium, just as I said. So Obeye Krana, one ma camera in. And so the first person I am going to blame is Sammy Gyamfi himself for this video. Say it was poor judgment from Sammy Gyamfi. Don't get me wrong. Sammy Gyamfi is a nice person. I mean, he has come out to apologize and he was saying, say, a generosity. A papa nana warrior. Okay? And mind you, Saturday where Sammy Gyamfi, you know, it is not even going to go down well with Omo pure NDC4 because they will say now what person your papa NDC4 will so your papa obia or no kaseti Mahama na okwa ne papa. So NDC4 ankasa no they are not going to understand Sammy Gyamfi. But ask na nka oye no ono de na ko hu ne say e ya de pana na oye. But a poor judgment from Sammy Gyamfi. It was totally poor judgment from him. Okay? It is not right. Ade we are why you know. Here, if we are going into the technicalities of it, in kaye bakusi, in kaye crack. And so I understand the fire coming at Sammy Gyamfi. All right. Now I'm going to talk about what Sammy Gyamfi could do or what the NDC government should do to salvage the issue. What I think they should do to salvage the issue. I'm going to talk about that later. But now let's go to the main person I'm going to blame. Now, the main person I'm going to blame no, Nana Agradaa. The main person I'm going to blame for this, Nana Agradaa. No. You see, the reason why I'm going to blame Nana Agradaa for this, because I said never no be Nana Agradaa no be about Sammy Gyamfi, but Nana Agradaa is the main culprit in this. Because at the end of the day, Nana Agradaa no person will try and say, this is what Nana Agradaa said. Okay, this is what Nana Agradaa was saying. I see. Sammy Gyamfi gave me $800 after I asked for fuel. I say $800 na Sammy Gyamfi de man because ono Nana Agradaa no bisa Sammy Gyamfi sika say one man no fan konkoto fuel. Inti nanka Sammy Gyamfi ye papa. Say ewiase won obi ye o papa e was say wo protect say nipa kro no. Now, watch the video very well. Ohwe video na. Obehu ne say nipa kro na wo video wo mo no. Nana Agradaa anim no. Eye Nana Agradaa nipa. And na wo video wo mo. Right? And probably maybe Sammy Gyamfi thought say na ye picture na wo mo twa. Now, look at what happened. Into omo wie ye etwa video ni wie ye no na Sammy Gyamfi o chia Nana Agradaa ekunu. Inti ehwa obehu ne say Nana Agradaa sika na osi wo bisa Sammy Gyamfi for fuel no. Ehwa obehu say Nana Agradaa sha say wo bisa Sammy Gyamfi. Edu ha say no na nke wo say Nana Agradaa save Sammy Gyamfi because wo bisa Sammy Gyamfi for sika opa wo be ma opa wo ma. Enso wo ye Nana Agradaa enso wo ye because ye hu in a lot of your videos as a wo kasa ewo wa sorry them na wo bi bo instrument kra wo na ho na so mbo ni ya otumi blasting ni pakro no nti edru ha no na nka wo Nana Agradaa because clearly no you were watching ni pakro na wo twa mo video no nti edru ha no na nka wo Nana Agradaa wa ka tre ni pakro na wo twa video no say ye sisi anu mi bisa Sammy Gyamfi sika nti video no jai twa. But look at what happened here. Look at what happened. Nana Agradaa push Sammy Gyamfi akoso won yi sika ne ma no no. Ubehu ne se Nana Agradaa de nsa frɛ obi na nipa ko ne ba ne nkyɛn nipa ko no ogina Nana Agradaa nkyɛn no de nsa frɛ no. Inti nipa ko no du Nana Agradaa nkyɛn wie ye no. Look at what that person also did. Hwɛ de ɔno nso ye. Ɔno nso tene ne nsa. Hwɛ se we nipa ko no yi ne nsa. Se won se we yi ne nsa. We yi ne nsa ma kwan se camera person ne mbra me video. Inti nipa ko ne nsa no na wo de ma kwan na ofre camera person se we na camera person no ekɔ. Inti Nana Agradaa nipa na Nana Agradaa frɛ no na nipa ko nso frɛ camera person. Inti camera person nso kɔ hɔ no na ɔno koko gina Nana Agradaa nkyɛn sɛ wo video ade ni yie. Hwɛ video no, look at it very well. Look at it very well. Osi wo video ade ni yie, right? Oye ne nsa sei, nipa ko ne ye ne nsa sei. Frɛ camera person sɛ wɔn bra. Nan sɛ nipa ko nso kita video, nipa ko nso kita camera ɔno nso video. Ono nso kita camera wo video ansa na Nana Agradaa kunu nso video ansa na sa camera person we ko gina Nana Agradaa side sa camera person we na ma ye hu ade ni yie. And all these three people from Nana Agrada's team, they were all videoing Sammy Gyamfi. Omo wie ye no Nana Agradaa was flaunting the money to nipa kro no na Sammy Gyamfi call ye. Enti send the video na pia hwan mo na di video ni pia ye. So bitina baby no okase Nana Agradaa set Sammy Gyamfi apa. Is the person right or not? Because according to Sammy Gyamfi no do nim so oye papa. But when Nana Agradaa won crofo edi we chia e baaye no. And this is evidence to show say nipa kro no video no kra no ne Nana Agradaa na nam because on Sammy Gyamfi na baaye Sammy Gyamfi car etu akọ. You were calling the person to come. Your friend nipa kro no say womra. This is Nana Agradaa. Look at the time Nana Agradaa called the first person, right? She video no. Here. Inti Nana Agradaa hwenensa ye. O friend nipa kro no. Ena nipa ko no ko no eye ne nsa se no so frɛ the next camera person. O man ne kwan no nso koko gina nkyɛn. Ko gina nkyɛn no nso video ade ni ye. Wie ye san so hwim Sammy Gyamfi sika no. O ma o sika ni bi kra no wa hwim ni sika. If someone is being generous to you, lenient, and then you are using it for the person's weakness. Obi your papa say, and you don't even protect the person. You the way we know which video, no video no one Nana Agradaa won crop for phone so I ban send a video ni pia bonten. One mo na di video ni by Sammy Gyamfi crop for na cover video ni pia na. Achina na bia Sammy Gyamfi akwa kohia obi wo krom e wo se wo ye nipa kro ne papa. And then Sammy Gyamfi beka se de ye de aye ne nti ontumi nkonko ye obi papa biam. Is it Sammy Gyamfi's fault? Are you going to blame Sammy Gyamfi for that? No. Because so Ghana for obibia nipa kro wo se ye blaming the kase pa no Nana Agradaa because Sammy Gyamfi at the end of the day no na wo ye papa but no crample poor judgment until no so agene de. But nipa kra wa cause problem no akwa problem na bre Sammy Gyamfi ende Nana Agradaa ye gya na to ho ene Sammy Gyamfi no ya so ne minimu ya so ne kon ene ye mia bibia na o say video unim say nipa kono o ende o aban mu bibia na o say video ye wie ye flaunti sika no ende ye sika no o say ye fool me na me bisa Sammy Gyamfi sika so ma me fool na ye den unti ye bi so bi sika so ma fool a e o say video. Do you need to video? Now this is how I think say the whole issue can be salvaged, okay, to the NDC. I think say it will be good for the NDC government and it will be good for Sammy Gyamfi himself. Say they will submit themselves to the special prosecutor. Okay, I think say at this point the special prosecutor should come in and should investigate, right? The special prosecutor should investigate the matter, and I personally believe say any state fund. I personally believe say any aban sika. I personally believe say Sammy Gyamfi nankasa ni sika. Because a special prosecutor ba be investigation you who say Sammy Gyamfi on nankasa sika dia. You see, it lowers the anger. The ama in the Ghana for buefu. Etia Sammy Gyamfi ni say nkrofo bebre say aban sika and Sammy Gyamfi $50 egu ne ka echi and wo cheche. But ye koko who say on nankasa ni sika. I mean, krom ha politicians bebre na no. Omo nankasa echiche sika. Baumia himself can and saying so koko chiche sika. I mean, a friend saying, Kennedy Japan, so echo chair 1 million Emma MPP for what you say. And the perception is that a lot of people feel say Kennedy Japan and Kasanisika. What you say. You know, a Kobane say, special prosecutor ba semnimu. Now your investigation here who say Sammy Gyamfi and Kasanisika. You see, it lowers it a bit, okay? It shows the transparency and all that. But the people who are calling for Sammy Gyamfi to be sacked, no, well, they also have the right to call for that. And you can't fault them because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama himself launched a code of conduct, right? Just in do 1 week input. And I read that code of conduct for people to see. It was about 66 pages. In do 1 week. And these were some of the things that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was speaking against in the code of conduct. Okay? The life of opulence and all that. Because you see, Agradaa for $800 and konkoto a year full of yeah. Hey, now full $800. Charlie? You know, it's serious. It's something that I personally think say, and yet this has destroyed the image of Sammy Gyamfi. I'm not going to lie, it has really destroyed the image of Sammy Gyamfi. But let's give time some time. Okay, whoever is calling for Sammy Gyamfi to be sacked is right to call for Sammy Gyamfi to be sacked. Whoever is also saying, say, Sammy Gyamfi should remain, no, in your own right, you also think, say, well, it's also good that he should remain because we're a mistake. And you say, no, in your own right, no, you two, you are there. But what I think should be done, no, and no, the special prosecutor should investigate. Let us know the source of the fund. Ekobane say, abansi council dia, na Sammy Gyamfi, and you'll be a comment you. Munche mo comment box ni mo, me da say.